What's up guys, Epic fucking Slayers here. Welcome back to a brand new Division video. So, unless you've been in the hole for the last couple of weeks, you're probably aware of the community outrage surrounding loot boxes in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and more recently, the throttling of XP in Destiny 2. Well, in today's video, I want to tackle microtransactions in general, but actually surrounding the Division, which was somewhat which was put in the game recently, premium currency and a vendor, and I thought I'd go over that in today's topic. So hopefully you enjoy this one. Sit back, relax, and let's do this. So I'm sure most of you have seen the Star Wars Battlefront 2 loot box EA situation, and more recently the Destiny 2 sort of XP situation in the community, and actually not just in the community, but actually in countries now. And I don't want to go over that too much today because I'm sure most of you guys have heard it a million times. What I do want to touch upon here is the Division. Now, I've been looking at the premium vendor in the Division. I was always against the premium vendor myself. I just didn't like the whole concept of having, you know, basically paying to get cosmetics. I've never liked that in games myself, and I was going to do a video on it prior to actually seeing this post on the Division Reddit from Aziz4, and I'll briefly go over the post with you guys. So it says, I understood why Massive implemented the premium currency, and at first I was skeptical, but I'm grateful that they never gave in to the greed. They kept microtransactions to purely cosmetic social items. I just watched a video about how Destiny 2 reduced XP gain the more you play. I've been playing the Division since 1.5 and never seen this type of practice with this game, how they didn't even let you buy field proficiency caches with real life money. So a big thank you to Massive Ubisoft, whoever took that decision, to never let these greedy practices take place in this game. Now that's a shortened version of the actual post, but I will leave the link below for you. And I've got to, when I first read that, I absolutely agreed with this person. I've got to, you know, if there's one thing I've got to congratulate Massive on, it is the fact that they haven't included this kind of, you know, pay-to-win system in the game. With that said, though, I'm completely against loot boxes in general. I'm completely against microtransactions just in general. I'd much rather have a system where, you know what, that is a piece of purple gear and I'm going to look sexy in it, and I will pay $10 for it. You know, that's the cost. If you want it, you can have it. That's absolutely fine. But this whole idea of picking a cache or whatever it might be, a loot box, and then it giving you, you know, free, in the Division it will be free items, vanity items, and you don't know what you're getting at the end of the day. It is gambling. It's absolutely gambling. You're paying X amount of money for this product and you don't actually know what you're going to get. It is kind of a gamble. And I don't know about you guys, I've opened a few. I've never actually spent money in this game on cosmetics or any of these loot boxes. I never spend any money on any of this stuff. And actually, I see a lot of YouTubers complain about, you know, these loot boxes, but then they go and spend $60 on loot boxes for a video, which is kind of a contradiction. So that doesn't make sense to me. You'll never see that on my channel. I never spend money on loot boxes. The only time I'll do loot boxes on my channel is if some I've obtained just from playing the game, not actually spending money on them. So this post, I went through the comments. A lot of people were like, yeah, you know, we agree with you. But there was a lot of people, I think, on my side of the fence that said, well, yes, we agree with you. Massive haven't given in to the greed, but they have. Because they have still implemented loot boxes in the game. It's just they're not, it's not on a sort of pay-to-win system like Star Wars Battlefront 2 is. Or it's not what Destiny currently has in the game. It's just for vanity. But it's still a gambling system. You're still paying money to get these items that you normally couldn't really get unless you put, I mean, all the items that are in those loot boxes, I've never been able to really get unless you actually go through those loot boxes. And that applies to the Division in any game, really. So I thought I'd touch upon this post because I know a lot of people have seen all this microtransaction stuff in the community recently. And although I agree with this post that Massive have done a better job, they've still not done the right job. They should have never included loot boxes in the game, in my opinion, whatsoever. If I want a multicolored jacket, then yes, I want a multicolored jacket. How much is it going to cost me? $3? £3? Whatever your currency is. Yes, I will pay £3 for that multicolored jacket. I know what I'm getting. I'm paying this money to get this product. I'm not paying this money to get a random product. And the chances are, let's be honest guys, I don't know how many you've opened, but the chances are it won't be what you want. It will definitely not be what you want. I will say with the Division, it's fairly easy to get the keys. But with that said, I've not opened a loot box in some time, and I've been playing the game, and I still don't get the keys very often. So, if you're going to spend money, it's going to be random. It is gambling, and that's my opinion. Hope you did enjoy this one, guys. Sorry, it's a bit of a short one, but I just kind of had to get this off my chest, and I want to get your guys' feedback. I think I'm going to get a lot of thumbs up for this one, because I think most of the community agree. although they'd rather see cosmetics in a loot box, if that had to be the system, then they'd rather see it that way as opposed to like guns and gear and that. And great, that's what the Division has. I think most people will agree. Just remove the loot boxes in general. You give me items that you're willing to give with how much you want for them, and we'll pay for them. And just obviously just for vanity items. I think that's a much fairer system. Or how about you just remove the system entirely and just make it RNG? I mean, I love grinding. I don't mind a bit of RNG. If I know, if I put in 10 hours, the chances of me getting this item is 50%, I'm going to put in 10 hours. I'm not going to spend $5 on a jacket if I know I can grind for it. And a lot of these games, unfortunately, Division included, you cannot get these items without actually spending money on these boxes. So there you go. That's just my opinion. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like. Please drop a like if you did enjoy this one. It'd be much appreciated. Until next time, peace.